Hello students, today we are going to discuss about modern biotechnology. Last time we just discussed about introduction and traditional biotechnology. Stanley Cohen, he studied extra chromosomal material, plasmids in bacteria. What are plasmids? Suppose this is a bacterial cell. This is the nucleoid of the bacterial cell because bacterial cell does not have a nuclear membrane and a definite nucleus. It has a primitive genetic material called as nucleoid. Other than the nucleoid, it is having a circular extra chromosomal material. This extra chromosomal material is called as plasmid. And Stanley Cohen, he performed his studies on this plasmid. Other than him, Herbert Boyer, he performed the study on restriction enzymes. Restriction enzymes are also called as molecular scissors, which can cut the DNA in a particular fashion at a particular space, at a particular site. So, because of the work of Stanley Cohen, because of the work of Herbert Boyer, a new field arose in science, in biology, that was recombinant DNA technology. rDNA technology permits to change or modify the genetic material. So, suppose this is the nucleoid, this is the plasmid. The plasmid is cut at a specific region, and to the remaining a new genetic material or new gene, new DNA part is joined or attached. This is nothing but rDNA, recombinant DNA. We are joining to DNA. This piece we are joining to the plasmid of the bacteria. So recombination of DNA occurs. It modifies the genetic material and it results to form a new type of product, which is of course beneficial for the mankind, welfare of humankind. Polymerase chain reaction, microarrays, cell culture and fusion, bioprocessing, these also assist in the formation of new products. We are going to study about all these in this chapter. Application of biotechnology is nowadays used in conventional industries, pharmaceutical, that is drug industry, food industry, even in agro-based industry, in food industry to prepare biofortified foods, in conventional industries to improve the products, pharmaceutical industries to get new type of drugs and medicines, agro-based industry to produce good plants, disease-resistant plant, better vigor plant which can grow in drought condition or in unfavorable condition. Useful products of biotechnology are vaccines, antibodies, enzymes, organic acids, vitamins, therapeutic drugs, even fortified food, etc. Modern biotechnology, as we know, it is based on two basic principles: genetic engineering and chemical engineering. Knowledge of genetic engineering is used in changing or alteration of genetic material in DNA and RNA. Just now I showed you how we can change, how we can cut, we can join some other piece of genetic material. Whereas chemical engineering, it is the knowledge is used to maintain a sterile environment, a definite pH, a definite temperature while performing all these in vitro or all these type of experiments. Genetic engineering or gene cloning, here what are we doing? We are changing the genes, we are manipulating the genes in vitro outside the body, and these new genes are then transferred into new location into new vectors or new organisms, either plants, animals, algae, even bacteria. Why? So as to repair new defective genes, to replace the defective genes with the help of healthy genes or normal genes, or totally new genes are synthesized outside the body and then they are joined, then they are sent into the cell. And all this will alter the genotype for the improvement or betterment of living organisms. So in the next video, students, we are going to discuss more about techniques of rDNA technology. Thank you.